Hi, everybody.
Day 9
Yeah.
for Ultimate Reset. So we're feeling good. We don't really have much different news, so we wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that has benefited us from the reset so far, and that is learning portion control, proper portion control at least.
Yeah, because it's one thing you guys have noticed in pictures Brooke's been putting up on Facebook is the amounts of food that are on the plate. They're smaller portions. I'm not used to that. You go out to eat, I always look for the biggest thing on the menu, to get more bang for your buck, and you end up, overeating. And overeating, it just makes you more unhealthy, harder to digest, and harder on your system, and just makes your body work overtime when it doesn't need to. So eating smaller portions definitely makes you feel lighter, happier. You can feel your tummy's not working overtime, no stomach aches, no drowsiness. You're not tired from, eating a bunch of food you didn't need to eat. You had 3 tacos when you only needed 1, kind of thing.
Well, plus they say that whenever you go to a restaurant, our portion sizes can feed about 4 people.
Wow.
So think about that every single time you go out, because I guess in other countries and stuff, when you go out, when you go and order something, it's a lot smaller, and us Americans wonder why, but it's because we're all fat here.
Yeah.
So something to think about, keep in mind if you're going to go out, perhaps bag it up right away, half of it, and then save it for later. Because a lot of times when you have more food on your plate, you're just going to naturally continue eating even if you are full, because it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to tell your brain that it's full. So most people overeat, and then by the time they realize it, they are super stuffed and wish they didn't eat that much. But you don't stop when you should. And, that's why it's really good to eat, put your fork down, light conversation. You don't want to be too uninvolved in your food either. Don't read, don't watch TV, don't not pay attention to what you're doing, because then you don't realize you have no relationship with your food, and you don't realize when it's time to stop, when it's time to put that fork down. Don't go back for seconds.
Brooke made a good point. We overeat in this country. I mean, how many times have you gone out to dinner, or for that matter, walked away from the dinner table thinking to yourself, man, I ate too much. Oh, I shouldn't have ate too much. I think that every time I go out, almost every time.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it. Why? Why? It's just you're killing yourself.
Well, and food is such, I call it a temporary high, because, it's so good when you're eating it right then and there, but your body hates it later. Your waistline doesn't like it, like Joel was saying, you want to fall asleep, and you just work overtime. And why stress yourself out when you can enjoy it, stop, like we were saying, the freedom to stop and be like, I've had enough, and save it for another time to enjoy it later. Everyone wants to eat everything, but I don't have it again.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go out, maybe share something with someone. Brooke and I share a lot when we go out. That helps out a lot.
And the bill, then it's cheaper.
Yeah, the bill's cheaper.
So, yeah. So that's our little tidbit for tonight. Tomorrow we will show you guys all of our supplements and what we're actually taking on a day-to-day basis, so that you can, get more familiar. In case you're wondering, I'm sure you are, what our daily regimen is.
Yeah.
So, we are off to an early bedtime, I think.
Yes.
Another thing, yes, get a lot of sleep, because Joel's been sleeping so much better.
Oh, yeah.
But when you detox and when you reset, you need to get that sleep. That's very important. That's when your body does your healing. So, all right, we will see you tomorrow.